Alrighty. Short stream in the early morning. Also, I'm just waiting for my coffee to boil, so I'll get that soon. I find it interesting that they chose to make Wall of Flame the first skill instead of Fireball. I mean, they kind of did make Fireball the first skill with Firebolt, but... Also, maybe we'll try doing this for a little while. It might feel better. Its firewall is pretty big already, and it doesn't really matter that much.
That may hold what I see.
What am I seeking? Beat monsters guarding the Rune of Power. Fair enough. But who doesn't want to do that?
That voice, it is bound to this place.
But I think the firewall thing can work, because the idea is just we get no burning or ignite chance anywhere else, and then we just get more damage versus burning on our main stuff. I don't really want to have this Firebolt ability. I'm just glad that there is one. So I don't want this, because this is just mainly ignite. So chance to inflict ailments, more damage against enemies afflicted. Where do we want to go? %30 increased spell damage. That looks like a good node. This also looks like a good node. This is also a good place to go early. The only reason I kind of don't want to go down here is there's not that much damage here. And to get this increased area of effect, we need to get this increased crit chance. Which I guess we can do. Like, if we're not doing ignite, we can do crit. A little bit, at least. What's the base crit chance of Fireball? 8%. That's not that bad. Even getting like 20% wouldn't be that bad. Anyway, I'm gonna go get my coffee. Alrighty. So, no webcam. I don't really know what to do with my computer. If I'm just gonna buy a new Intel CPU or what. But where do we want to go first, really? I think we want to go here. Mainly. I want this node, of course. Hello, Anastasia. How's it going? Exploding, more hits against burning. This goes all the way in there, gives you chaos rest and cast speed. That's not really what I want. See, this one, I'm a little bit conflicted. I could take this one just fine, but it's that it gives chance. I don't really want that. Link skills isn't something that's in the game yet. I like that there's a bunch of stuff on the tree that you can't even do anything with. Debuffs you inflict have 20% increased slow magnitude. We might want that. %40 increased crit hit chance against enemies that are affected by no elemental ailments. That's not what we want. Yes, it's finally out in early access, and it's very early access. But I also do want to go down here. And this isn't a bad node, even if we... No, we did want crit. So, do we want to just go down here first? You can't get this. This is an effect from auras, and auras are not in the game yet. Global defenses, stun threshold. Increased fire damage, damage penetrates 10% resistance, 10% increased magnitude of ignites. This is what we want, actually. This is the node. The first PoE was MMO, right? No, and this game is not? No. They're the same when it comes to that. But no, they're not MMOs. You just play it in your own game. There's just a lot of players playing, you know. But you're completely isolated. It's just like playing Diablo or whatever. Really, it's just a story game. But you can also grind in it when you get to endgame. There's a lot of content available there. That's what you want. This is very difficult. Oh, you can get maximum life here. Alright, let's go down here. Let's go become a Templar. And then we worry about this. And this. And this. Let's get a little bit of strength.
You
This game is more similar to Dark Souls than it is to Diablo, more or less. You know, it's still more Diablo than Dark Souls or Elden Ring when it comes to just fighting random monsters. But then it has like Dark Souls pausing. Why is it free though? Because they have microtransactions. You can buy bonus. You know what? Let's go back to town. If you're playing it as a story game, you don't need to buy anything at all. It's just free. But if you want to continue playing it and you want to play it as like a grind game where you spend a lot of time in the end game and just collecting items and making tons of characters every 3 months, you're gonna need some storage space. This is the first thing that they sell. So you have to buy like this tab here contains currency, as it's called. In the first game, you don't have any gold at all. You just drop these orbs. And that's like the currency that they use in the game when they're trading between players. But they also do things. Like this one upgrades a normal item to a magic item. This one augments a magic item with a new random modifier. This one augments a rare item with a new random modifier. So you can kind of craft items with these. And you need to buy this if you want to have an enjoyable experience grinding and playing a lot of different characters, right? But even if you just play like one character per league and you just come back now and then, you don't really need to pay anything either. Like you get a couple of tabs. It's not much, but it is an okay amount, really. But otherwise they sell cosmetics, microtransactions, and that's how they finance the game. And honestly, they make a lot of money. I know a lot of people who spend like $200 on this game every 3 months. Man, equipment is kind of expensive. Let's buy an iron crown.
You'll survive well in that. Stick to the cairns.
Let's head back out.
That may hold what I see.
Boss? Yep, defeat the Rust King. Oh shit, he's fast.
You will burn!
Oh shit. What is he doing? We can kill him before he does anything else. Oh. We did it.
Now, Battle Lord, accept your death.
We got a unique. That's actually kind of exciting.
This has a history of its own.
15 maximum energy shield, increased spell damage, 60 intelligence, 20% chance for energy shield recharge to start when you kill an enemy. That's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna use it, but it's actually a pretty decent unique. You can probably use this for quite a while. We got a magic flask. This is another thing that you need a storage tab for uniques if you want to collect them or store them, because otherwise they eat up your inventory or your stash tab immediately. Also, we got a level 3 uncut skill gem. Oh! We get the next tier. We can try Ember Fusillade now. Dave said this skill was shit. We'll see if he is retarded or not. Let's get that. Okay. Definitely awkward to use. I kind of feel like this is meant to be something that you use as a trigger. Like cast on Ignite or something like that. I thought he was supposed to try to trigger more enemies. Or target more enemies. Maybe it's bugged. Not the best. Hiccup. A rune.
I have no space for that.
Adds 1 to 10 lightning damage to martial weapons. Adds 12 lightning resistance to armor. Okay. Let's try to pick up another item here. If at all possible. Stocky mitts, sure. Which Diablo-like games have you played? Most of them. Diablo 1, Diablo 2, Diablo 3, Diablo 4.
Spirits in a
Sacred 1, Sacred 2, Sacred 3.
Who knows what prizes await?
Victor Ran. Grim Dawn. Last
Guess I
Epoch.
can help move that forward. Farewell, hero.
Sorry, I was just...
I can't even remember. Right, let's see if the unique stash tab works. It does. Titan Quest. You like Sacred? I did not like Sacred at all. But at the time it was kind of like going from Diablo 2 to like Sacred 1 felt really bad because Diablo 2 was just really good at the time. So I just, it didn't really click. But yeah, Sacred 3 is really poop. It's like they removed everything that made it feel like that kind of game, right? Bring the runes to Renly for forging.
Here are your spikes, but be cautious. They stayed warm after forging, no matter how many times I quenched them. I would ask what you need these for, but I'm putting my trust in you.
Thanks, Renly. Pouring coffee.
How was this man able to craft these? He is more gifted than he knows.
Stick to the
I mean,
cairn.
yeah, that will absolutely do it.
Anything take your fancy?
Nothing wrong with that either.
Go well.
I'm not very keen on nostalgia myself, but I do have
That may hold what I seek.
like the same thing, of course. I think everybody does to some degree. Like, I think Final Fantasy games are terrible, but I still like Final Fantasy 6 because that's like the main game I played when I grew up.
You will burn!
I want more support gems. That's all I want. I want more support gems. Just give me like 1,000,000 support gems. Soon we're gonna get to a point where picking up white items isn't worth it anymore. I'm just grabbing them just so we can get some gold.
I have no space for that.
Is Sacred so-called slab jank? I don't know where it's developed. That's typically how it's referred to. Like Gothic. Gothic is slab jank. So is the Witcher 1. Usually games that are very janky but have a lot of soul.
If you find a... Here's what I've got. That'll be useful. Go well.
Renly's done a fine.
You want more transmutation charges. It was German? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Maybe that's why Blind Guardian did a music video for it. And it made an entire song written for it. That was super cringe. The video is so bad. And the song is... When you know that it's a song made for Sacred, the song just feels super cringe to listen to. It's like going to church and they're playing like a hip-hop song or whatever. Is computer doing better now? No, it's not. Well, just how. Gold! 2 gold! Anyone know if there's a way to show damage numbers? This guy is from Diablo. Holy shit. Diablo 3 player, Diablo 4 player spotted. Yeah, Chow Chow, it's super cringe. It doesn't even, you know, it's always like, oh, we got appeal to the younger generation, but it's so clueless because all it does is it just turns people away because it doesn't feel serious anymore. Like I'm not religious, but the way I see church at least is it's gotta be like something people can rely on and fall back on, and playing like hip-hop music and shit like that isn't really selling that vibe. For some it might, but I don't know. I don't feel like it's about that. Drinking coffee. Oh, wolves! All right, so now we're here again. I kind of want to just go kill the bosses again, but I don't really remember where they are. One should be over here. Or something. The one thing I remember that I didn't like in Sacred 1, I think it was 1, was the Dark Elf or whatever. He had curly shoes, and I was like, this looks fucking stupid. And then, and then I got like super anti the game. But so I honestly didn't play it that much. But most old games, especially most old RPGs, they are all basically just Diablo 1 or Diablo 2. And that's why I'm I don't really care that much about them at all. That's why I'm interested in this game, because I want the genre to evolve and get more interesting. And like here already, you have to keep an eye on what the enemy is doing, and that tells you like when you can attack. It's in that sense, it's just like Dark Souls, where you're like, okay, the boss just did this move, now I have a big opportunity to attack him after that, because he's gonna be recovering for a bit, and like making sure that you're not putting yourself in an animation when they use some bullshit. Mana ring! Oh no, I can't turn it into magic. Alright, so now we need to find that... Oh no, we need to find the Tree of Souls. Okay, never mind. It's here somewhere. You want Santa elves in your fantasy games? Maybe there's a little tight guy in tight green underpants with a bow, just running around in the woods. Early access progress isn't gonna be wiped, right? Yes, early access progress will be wiped several times. And progress in this game is wiped every 3 months. Not exactly, you can still keep playing your character, but that's just how they work. Oh, there, here's the other boss. I wasn't really looking for this one, but we can fight this boss too. Ow!
You will burn!
What the fuck? Die, bitch.
Take you! I must travel light.
The game became more funny, yeah. I mean, I don't know what it's like in Russian. Like, every language has its own feel, right? But, like, playing something in Swedish for me, what a nightmare. I could not do that. It just sounds lame. I'd rather it was just in English. But it really depends on how good you are in English too. Dricker du vatten? Yeah, there's piss.
Take a look. If you find a pint out there, do bring it back.
I got my game capture card installed. Does a game capture card require the TV be on? No, the way a game capture card works is normally you have your HDMI cable from the graphics card, or I don't know if you have an HDMI cable. It might be a DisplayPort cable or whatever. But usually they have an HDMI port. But instead of plugging directly into the monitor, you plug it through the capture card. So you plug it from the computer into the capture card, and then from the capture card into the monitor. So it like passes through the capture card.
How's the clearing?
That way it captures the signal directly from the computer. It doesn't care about the TV.
Till next time.
So what do we have right now? Gain life per killed enemy. Oh, that's actually pretty big in this game. Let's make another ring. 7 strength? Let's upgrade them. Accuracy, that's useless. Mana, that's decent. Alright.
Hello.
Are you having any trouble with that, or what? Needed my TV on? Well, I don't know what the problem is. Cosmetics. Helmet skin. I can't wear my Dragon God hat in this game. I can't wear the Harbinger. Oh no, that sucks ass. That was like the only thing I wanted to wear. Oh, come on. What do you mean unavailable? Come on, dude. What is it? The footprints? What? Oh my fucking god, dude. It's Yeah, I don't know either. That sounds really weird. You should not need that at all. Ah! Wig circlet? Hell yeah. There's the entrance. This is where we want to go. Have we killed everything? Yes. If I understand correctly, these show like side bosses and stuff. And when they're gray, that means you've killed them already. Rim Tangle. Oh no, 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 no. We need to find the tree. Where was the tree? I don't remember. We'll just have to go and fumble around. We'll see later, because one of the things I feel with playing a pure fire build is that you can't really deal with enemies rushing you, like, they don't get slowed or anything like that. And that's what I'm gonna add later. We're gonna get a slowing curse. So we'll see how things start feeling after that. There it is. Oh, I could have just taken the waypoint.
What happened here?
Stab the spikes into the runewood markings. Good. Now the others.
Let's see what power the old clans wield.
He's unconscious, but he's breathing. Though, this wound... We should take him back to Clearfell. He may be the only one who knows what truly happened out here.
Pirael! Yeah, chucking lightning bolts is badass.
The wound. It should be fatal, but somehow he clings to life. I fear it will not be long until his song ends. He will never heal while the Count's binding still holds sway. Only by a Count's hand can this binding be released. I know an old tale. One that speaks of a ring we might be able to recover, buried 3 centuries ago in our ancient graveyard. A Count's signet ring, bearing his rune of authority. But how to reach it in time?
I got it.
Tangle. The overgrown sinkholes and gullies that run beneath Ogham can lead you there. The path is dangerous, but go back to the Grellwood. Find the entrance. We shall see if the spirits of this land still have the will to see you through. survive, but all that I was is gone. Count Gianor has only been growing more and more cruel with his justice. He arrested my father for bringing in the harvest one day late, and the rest of my family scattered and fled as the soldiers came for them. I was away when it happened, but my neighbors warned me on my way home, and I fled. Clearfell is as far as I could go before the dangers of the forest closed in. There is scant hope in my heart for my father, but I must believe my mother and my 2 younger brothers escaped, even though my heart tells me that they are just songs now. I keep longing for a ray of light to cut through the darkness of these bleak days.
I hope you get better, Jojo.
The Devourer is just another victim of the sickness infecting our precious land. Many of Ogham's beasts are fearsome and dangerous, but not like this. The infection in the soil, water, and air is changing them. All of them. It is sad to see such a great creature slain, but it was no longer what it once was. I suppose it had to be done. The first ones ran wild through the Grelwood of old, hunting and brawling as they saw fit. It is said that the spirits of the forest would watch them and be entertained. Over time, the forest became abundant with the joys of those spirits and their old magics. It was a haven for the unity of life and spirit. That place of beauty has now become shadowed and deadly. The curse upon this land has made the known paths of the Grelwood twisted and treacherous, so much so that we can no longer even reach our home. He wears an eloquent mask of words. I doubt anyone here has seen what lies beneath. For many summers, I watched him cut smooth circles around the village square, moving from partner to partner, as if he was attending one of those famed eternal masquerades. Always masked. Always pretending to be something he wasn't. Never serious. It's a shame, because when a masquerade ends, everybody that is real goes home. But he'll still be dancing, masked and alone. The graves of our people lie beneath the Eternal's tombs. Despite their best efforts to bury our legacy, we remain. Now they are gone, and we live on. This is the cycle of life as we have always known it. Everyone dies, but the clan endures, and the greatest glory an Ezomite can attain is to live on in a song or a poem. That is why we do not fight the wood and stone to reclaim our buried graves. And it is something the Eternals never understood. We don't need the graves. We still have the songs and the stories that matter. They could never take those from us.
Okay.
Stay safe, if you can.
I feel like... Actually, yeah. There's no anti-aliasing. Do developers really think that anti-aliasing is no longer necessary to use because you have dogshit upscaling algorithms? You can't be serious. Let's see here. I don't know what EQ means. Don't know what this means. Targets only object edges. Smooths both edges and transparent textures. Covers every pixel for excellent quality but a substantial performance cost. Alright. Let's try that, but we're gonna have to restart to do that. Oh no, fuck you. That's the wrong game. Well, let me see here. Give me a second. Add a game. Which exe is it using? Path of Exile Steam. No, that doesn't help me. And then advanced, override, 4x, adaptive. Launch. Now, because it's just set to the launcher. The question is it gonna actually apply that to the actual game too? Because we'll just have to see. Still looks a bit sharp. What if we just do this? Global gaming experience. Anti-aliasing override. 8x. Adaptive. And then we just do that. I'm only playing on 1080p. I need anti-aliasing. Doesn't feel like it. It's applied. Oh well.
I heard you heading for the village. When I fled for my life, there was no time for me to grab all my smithing tools. If you do manage to reach my forge, you should find them and bring them here. I'll set up a bench and we can see about working on your equipment. That place used to be a kind and warm wood. I even played there when I was young. It's a dark well now, with no way out for most. I'd go with you, but I got people to protect here. Go well.
All right. The time it takes to load the map is a little bit on the episode, but hopefully that'll improve.
If the Fey spirits are still watching, I believe they will help us. Please, wait a moment. The old magic still thrive. The way's open. Please, hurry.
Your Time Girl has 6 uncut supports
Impressive.
that they don't have any use for. Okay, well, I could use a lot of them. I think tier 2 and tier 3 are like much higher level.
Please, you must hurry. My mother and I would come here to gather mushrooms when I was young. Ervig the Druid, one of the Grelwood's resident mystics, would meet us and allow us entry. He was well versed in the tongue of the old magics.
You'll need more later as well.
Well, times certainly have changed. Please, don't eat any of the mushrooms. We need you alive.
Since you'll be able to get more slots on your skills. Well, I don't want yours, but yes, everything is tradable. I don't trade though. I don't like playing with the trade. I only like finding things myself.
It fills my heart to see the spirits of the forest answer my call like that. It just goes to show there are still energies in this world that mean to aid us.
But yeah, your skills will have up to 5 slots, all of them. So you'll need a lot of those, but odds are you will have a surplus.
Return to your grave.
Uncut skill gem, level 2. That's not what I want. But yes, everything in the game is tradable, except for like quest items. Oh shit! And what I like about the potions being the way they are, where you don't have as many, we can use one now. Though, it feels like it makes like health on kill. It makes it feel like it has more meaning because it helps you maintain your potion charges. It also lets you recover in boss fights because a lot of bosses spawn minions. I think pretty much all bosses spawn minions, and that lets you not use up so many charges. Oh, hello there. Oh, the Rotten Druid. I don't think I've seen this boss. Ah, what's happening? Oh no, what's happening?
You will burn.
Ow! Die, bitch! No! Okay, there we go.
The elements
Support
will
gem.
take you now, druid.
Ember Fusillade. What about... Also, this is a very, very, very good tip. Usually, it's fine to just look at the ability itself and see, like, okay, what do they think I should have, right? But these are only recommended gems. So what you can do is you look at your ability and you see it says projectile, for example, or it says fire, or it says AoE or whatever. Then you go to all gems and you type in projectile, right? Chain, deceleration. I don't think Firebolt can chain, can it? That doesn't make much sense. Supports projectile skills, making them fire extra projectiles. So, I want to try that. So, okay, so here's what you do. You don't press all gems. You click the skill, and then you uncheck show recommended gems. Because then it only shows you things that actually work on that ability. That's what I did wrong before. I went here and... Oh, Unleash! Yes! Let's do that. Unleash. Ember Fusillade with Unleash. That sounds great. So now it charges up a bunch of charges, and now when I press it, it gets cast 3 times. It's kind of like it has a cooldown. So now I don't need to stand there and just cast, stop casting. I can just press it every now and then here, and it will just get 3 projectiles. And then we can get more projectiles on it, maybe, and it might summon like 6 projectiles every single time.
You will burn!
Alright, that feels a lot better. But it's still not great, but I think we can make it work. With more support gems. Nothing there. And then if we can also put chain on it, it's going to be able to do a lot. I want more uncut gems. Whoa, shit! Standing in poop. You think we're done down here? All right, let's progress.
family has been abducted! That bastard tyrant Praetor Draven! He's taken my family hostage! They're being held somewhere beyond these gates. I never thought he would stoop this low. I sent for...
Oh,
This man has no...
whoops.
That bastard! I sent for reinforcements, but it's been so long. I must get through the gate. The keys! Where are the blasted keys? I believe those cowards took them. What is it? The Praetor. Oh, the Praetor! That monster! He is the worst man the Eternals could have chosen as a custodian for this territory. Had he come to us in peace, the clans might have been willing to talk. But that damn swine regards us as nothing but dogs. He invaded the village in the night without warning, without honor. He seized my family to try to force us to surrender. The Eternal Empire cares for nothing but power. Mark my words, we will not be ground under the heel of tyranny. Uprising? The uprising, of course. The clans are uniting to fight for their freedom. We are making our stand in the Vale. Arkham. Oh yes, Arkham. This is the oldest home of the Ezelmites as we know ourselves. Past generations departed from here to settle Ezomir and the Isles of Skon. We did not always call this part of Farrell our homeland. And now the Eternals have come with their armies and laid claim to this place. It'll be a cold day in the Vastiri Desert before we submit.
They have a lot to say.
Before Farrell. Ah, the songs are unclear after so much time. A great many generations ago, we were driven here from elsewhere. There was simply too much corruption, too much darkness. It was a time of chaos and terror, and much was lost. Our clan swore that this was the last time we would ever be cast out of our homes. Rise up, Ezelmites! We shall drive off these eternal bastards! The consort? Oh, Asinia. Curse the foul witch. She
Foul
made
witch.
our lands with
I'm gonna start
the
calling
blood of
people
our
foul
brothers,
witch.
So the dead may not die. She was but a servant girl to the Praetor's family. It was said she poisoned his first wife, aspired to replace her. She succeeded, and Draven, he was not dismayed by the darkness in her. He embraced it, and together they conspired in their vile ambitions.
Hold on.
It's
All right.
been so long.
No, ghosts!
You will burn!
These guys are a lot tankier.
Let this be a testament for all time. The Eternal Empire stakes claim over this land, both in life and death.
Okay.
Witches are not tolerated where I am from. I shall deal with her.
Yeah, I'm not a witch, I'm a sorceress. That's completely different. Yes, grenades. It was pretty obvious to me that they were going to be like that, and a lot of abilities are like that, where they might be kind of shit in the beginning, but oh, these guys are reflecting my projectiles. Oh no! Where you might need a support gem to make it feel good, or you need another ability. Because yeah, with fire projectiles, you can shoot the grenades and they explode, but you can also get like reduced duration on the grenade itself, and it'll explode faster. You can probably also spec for reduced duration on the tree, I imagine. What if we look at duration here? Reduced skill effect duration. Increased grenade fuse duration. Oh, that sounds awful. I mean, okay, I get it. This is actually what you want. Increased grenade fuse duration, but you also get another grenade. But that's only if you want, like, to detonate them yourself, because otherwise that's gonna feel like shit. But I imagine you only need to detonate one, and all of the others will explode, most likely. So as long as you don't want them to explode on their own, or don't care about that, then duration doesn't matter, right? And you can just get shitloads of duration. And don't bother with the reduced duration ones. But we also leveled up. And what are my stats? Where are the stats there? All right. Let's keep getting intelligence. This feels a little... I think this is a bug. You can't force attack, like burns and shit. Yeah, Ember Fuselot's pretty nice at the moment. I don't want to actually use it later on, but I might. We'll see. Coffin. Coffin. Oh, shit. What's happening? Rattling Scepter. Boss? Oh, is it this boss already?
Let me teach you
Oh,
the
no.
power of the Eternals, Marraketh fiend.
Oh no. Oh no.
Insolence. Disturb me. Oh, escape. Right of the full moon. My love, I call to you. Insolence. Prison of bone.
Oh no. I managed to glitch out of it.
Raven, I need you.
Whoop, whoop. Up, 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 up. That's the one you need to not get hit by.
Sacrificial souls. Beloved Draven, aid me. Tormented death. Right of the full
No.
moon. My love, I call to you. Prison of bone. Now, hold still. Right of the full. To me, Draven.
There are holes on this map that are really hard to see.
Insolence. Now, you are mine forever.
One more hit. There we go. She also slows you.
Repulsive witch. May your
No,
days
give me support gems.
be forgotten.
Oh, we do need a firewall upgrade. Raider Life Flask. Oh, we can't use it until level 10. Wait, where the fuck is Una? Stop moving!
Hello. Finn makes fun of another for my collection. Thank you.
Just looking for higher level fireball staves.
Bye.
Where's Finn?
Hey, you feeling lucky?
We can gamble once. What if we gamble for armor, energy shield, gloves? No. Oh, belts are expensive as fuck. Alright. Let's gamble for a pair of gloves. Armor, energy shield. Ah, it was trash. Nice. Let's equip that.
Deal.
So I like that you can choose between disenchanting and just selling. Because selling is, you know, you can you can gamble more. So if you just like getting more items instead of bothering with crafting and whatnot, then you can do that. Which I think is nice, but I like the crafting.
Hello.
It's just we gotta find something to craft on
Beautiful.
first.
Except. Goodbye.
Was that the only key we needed? Can we go in there now? What's in the rest of the map then? Oh shit! Something's killing me. I don't even know what. I kind of want more cast speed, but I also kind of don't, because I feel like I feel like I have to make a choice, right? Like, I can get more cast speed on Firewall, but if I do that, then that's a support slot that I have to sacrifice, and I don't know if I want to do that, because we need more burning damage on it mainly, and I don't really know what to put on it to get that. It has more ignite duration right now, or we can get more ignite duration, but we'll have to look more at it when we finally get another. No, we need 2 more support gems, because first I want to get the additional projectiles for Ember Fusillade. Come on, support gem. But it is a lot more fun to have to look for your gems and upgrade that way. They were completely correct about that, because in Path of Exile 1, it's just like you go and you buy the gem you want, and then you put it in, and then you have to like click a button to level it up, and it's just boring.
My beloved son, your death shall be avenged, even if it takes 1,000 years.
My dearest daughter, beloved for all time, rest well.
Right, they're grieving. We're gonna loot his sarcophagus. 1 iron ring. Iron rings, don't underestimate iron rings if you're playing a physical build or an attack build. That's what you want, unless you want a crit or something specific. It might look like a small value, but it's quite a lot. 1 to 4. Whoa, shit! A rusted great helm rare? Oh my fucking god! Increased crit chance, maximum life, accuracy. It's almost kind of shit, but we'll still equip that. Mausoleum of the Praetor. No, we didn't read. Oh, Jano. How you doing?
Our victory is never complete, so long as the Ezamites resist us. Let this graveyard erase their stain on the land.
Burden the wretch if it ain't me. Path of Akra. Never heard of it, to be honest. Getting ready for chores? Well, that's the best time of the day. I'm kind of over clearing maps a lot because I just I don't want to see what the maps are like what how many chests do they put on the maps, and is it worth going around and Seth made a video on it, and it's the kind of versatile, breakable autism I enjoy. Alright, well. It sounds good. Blue chest. Oh, come on, man. Give me a support jam. I'm starving here. We would probably be better off just going to the boss because he has like the highest chance. Actually give us one. But we did just level up. Let's continue just taking intelligence. We'll see if we end up having to take some dexterity. Alright, let's go fight the boss here. Except what's over there? No, fuck it.
Desert fire! I have no space for that.
Oh, yellow chest. It was shit. I wish Necromancer was a class in WoW. Well, guess what? Necromancer is a class in Path of Exile.
Sorry, I was just...
Nah, I want the lightning res.
Yes? I like to hold on to bit. Another for my collection. Thank you.
Buy a charm here, but it's really expensive. You're gonna play a Death Domain Cleric with the Soul Drinker Prestige class. Alright, sounds good. I mean, the nice part about those games is that you can make little silly things and theme builds and whatnot, which is nice. Blue chest. Like when I played Pathfinder, I was like, my character is a dragon. So I just played a dragon disciple and then transformed it into a dragon. And then it barely worked because the game is shit. So like every single time you transform into a dragon in Pathfinder Kingmaker, you can't do anything because there's like 2 chairs somewhere on the map and you're too big to go over the chairs. You don't actually have to be a witch to play a necromancer. You can play as a lot of the other classes as well. It really depends on the flavor of necromancer you want to go. When I'm playing with Kibbs, even though we didn't manage to really play multiplayer that much, I'm playing like a melee character, and I'm gonna give him maze skills, and I'm also gonna have a bunch of skeletons with me, and like frost skeleton mages and stuff like that. But he's actually a titan warrior, not a witch. Because you can pick any class, you know, more or less. 2 additional projectiles. Chain. Alright, let's try Scattershot and see how that feels. Yeah, Infernalist is pretty good. Yeah, so now whenever we press this button once, we get 6 projectiles. Which is pretty nice, actually. But again, I don't want to play this skill, but it's what we got at the moment. I want to play Solar Orb and Firewall. A switch? Did I find a secret area? I did find a secret area. Nice. Gold chest. Okay, so these guys have a shield, so you have to like go in and bait them so that they open up. If you don't have AoE spells, otherwise they just reflect all the projectiles back at you. Fresh blood. Oh shit. I think maybe we'll stop picking up white items now. Unless it's something actually useful. Like the chainmail is still the same tier item as we have. It's not worth picking up and crafting on. My wake up alarm says it's time to wake up, except I woke up way too early for some fucking reason. I think we need to go up. Or north. He's fire resistant? Come on, man.
I have no space for that.
Oh, in that case, let's get rid of some shit.
I must travel light.
No more white items. They barely give you any gold anyway. So it's beyond very, very early in. It's not worth it. Uh-oh. Okay, it's time. Time to kill the boss.
You will have eternity to regret your intrusion here. Rend your soul. The spirit's hunger.
Too late. Oh shit, she does the super. Oh!
Your soul is mine. Rend your soul. I will end your meaningless life. Rend your soul.
I think my life is meaningful.
I require your aid, Assinia.
Request.
Your intrusion will be punished. I will end your meaningless life. Assinia!
I am with you, Draven.
Oh, he almost killed me.
I command you. Your soul is mine. Cut down. My beloved Assinia.
No!
I answer your prayer.
Your meaningless life ends now. Succumb to the Empire. Your intrusion will be punished. My beloved Assinia!
Wall of flame!
I am your master. Cut down.
Fuck you.
My tale shall be legendary.
Support him. Fuck.
Your demise is welcomed. I am sure of it.
Sigil shield.
Wall of flame!
Have the keys? Do my eyes again deceive me? You have the keys! You showed those eternal bastards! Use the keys to open the gate! Let's go and free my family!
Let's go.
At last, it's open! Praise the first ones! What is this? Graves, Isabel, Torquil, Callum, the family of Count Lachlan of Ogham. My family! This doesn't make any sense! They're dead! Those bastard Eternals! I must make them pay! I must make them suffer!
Oh. Leave me alone. I didn't do nothing. You think names will get reset?
Desert fire!
They already have systems for names, depending on what exactly you're looking for. Ah! Jesus. If a character hasn't been logged in on for over a year, the name becomes available to make a character with. Something like that. Ow. Ow. Ow! 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 Oh, it's ice there. Okay, kill him. Kill him. We got him. Support him.
Rejoin your kin, lost one. I will remember you.
No support gem. Give me a reward.
You found the ring. This will most certainly break the Count's binding. Give me a moment.
How long has it been? I was hunted. The Count, he stole something that is beyond dangerous. It will cause sickness, then madness. It can still be contained. We must put the seed back.
This shade
seed.
is more than he seems.
Is that the source of Ogham's affliction?
Yes. Please, find it. I am still too weak. This will only grow worse.
So if we are to heal this land, we must find this seed. Beyond our clan graves is the hunting grounds. Cut through those to reach the village. Please, go as quickly as you can and see what you can find. I fear there's not much time.
Okay, so this guy can identify items for you. This is Kane.
20 years ago, in the wake of those tremendous events, mankind was busy with its own survival. No one was looking for me, and no one saw me. I lurked in high places and dark places, seeking to keep the seeds safe from men of ambition. In recent years, however, I found myself continually forced to move from place to place. There was always one more hunter, one more patrol, one more grove being cut down or cave being mined. There was nowhere to hide, and my path inexorably took me here. It was apparently exactly where someone wanted me to be. This was all a trap, laid over the course of years, and at colossal expense. Someone wanted the seed at any cost, which surely bodes ill for their intentions. Make haste.
I don't know how to ask this of you, but I was forced to leave behind something of great importance to me when I fled. My lute. It was carved by my mother when she first taught me to sing. It's in my family home, in the farmlands. If you happen to travel near those ways, it would mean the world to me if you could look for it. I understand you did what you had to. Please, let us not speak of it further.
Okay. So far, I have not needed to use a mana potion even once.
What do you need?
Yes? Finn makes. I will treasure it.
We're getting level 4 firebolts. Yes, let's buy that.
It's beautiful. I accept.
I kind of hate her. She's a little too much. Six life per enemy killed. I'll take it. And here now we can get a level 3 spell, but there's... I don't think there's anything I want to get. We can get the curse. Infernal Cry. Don't really want to do that. Alright, well, let's get Enfeeble then.
I have a grand quest for you, hero. The kind
Me?
that'll get you woven into legend. It's not at all a minor personal matter that you might ignore. How do I explain this? Before this dreary place, you could say I was something of... A little while back, a group of strangers arrived out of the deep woods. See, well, you pay them a visit. I used to be mildly fond of a fair few of them.
No, I want you to repeat. Oh, here's the spirit. Well, we fucked that one up.
As an esteemed member of no clan at all, I had the distinct honor of wandering through the lovely sights of all 4 seasons. Summer heat, winter chill, take your pick. For company, it was my pleasure to sup with the outlaws, the deranged, and the unwanted. It's simply unthinkable that I never met a nice girl to settle down with, isn't it? It won't be like this forever. I'm gonna build my palace someday. Been planning it since I was small and found myself on my own. Imagine with me, if you will, a vast span of wood above you in the trees. That's the foundation you're looking at. You ascend a tremendous spiral staircase around an ancient trunk and find yourself approaching a treehouse worthy of the first ones. Dozens of lavish bedrooms, two stocked kitchens,
tall spires, a tower that looks out over all of Ogham, and half a Farrell for good measure. Isn't it glorious? That's where I really live. This cold, damp, hungry world is just an illusion.
Exile.
I was the first to notice the Mad Count's fist closing around this land. He kept rounding up people like me for reasons that smelt like wolf droppings. I'm a bit of a slippery fish though, so I dodged his nets. Then his mercenaries started coming for people I actually liked, and that's when I knew something was up. The village folk kept defending his actions. I don't know why they couldn't see it. Maybe they didn't want to see it. Those glowing blue eyes make it hard to sleep at night. I'd wear something over my face to block out the glare, but silly me, I left my sleeping veil back at my palace. Oh, Una? Yeah, I'd know her. I was, elsewhere when the Count tried to arrest her family, but I certainly heard about it. It's just a coincidence we both ended up here. Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't follow her or anything like that. It would be unheard of for a clan girl and an outcast to... Well, whatever you're thinking, don't. That's where I stand on it. You gotta be grounded in the real world. Don't get hung up on things that can never be. It'll just break your heart. You feeling lucky?
Not really. I would like a regen necklace, but whatever. Hunting rounds. God damn! Coming after me! Is that a ritual? Whoa!
This is no lost man effigy. The boy is from these parts. I should ask him of this.
Begin the ritual. I'm scared. Ah! Got something on my finger. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Got a rare here. And these minions. Oh shit! Oh fuck! What we really need is we do need a couple more abilities for each gear. It would be nice to see what they add in the future. Ow, stop pushing me, what the fuck? Uncut skill gem. Level 4! Let's main firewall.
Wow. So, I was right to be worried. They're still making these damned altars, and this one's bigger. Something's wrong, hero. Something's definitely off. I thought I was imagining the whispers in the shadows at night up there. Thought I was just spooked by the cultists, but maybe not. Please, check in on the Enclave. I'm gonna get while the getting's good.
Okay. Bird! I wonder what level Temporal Chains is. We can actually... No, we can't check. We did get a mana potion there. That I don't need, because I'm not... We are playing like a low mana build. And because of that, I might play Mind Over Matter, just because we don't need that much mana. And it might be better to have our mana for defensive purposes. But I might be going to defensive. It might be better to just not get that much mana. And just get crit or something. Now, I do think we should get like double ignite duration on Firewall, because I think that's one of the things, right? Like they walk out and then they stop burning eventually. I still think it lasts for like 5 or 6 seconds, so it's not bad, but
Die forgotten.
because if I can just use it once and then they burn for like 10 or 12 seconds, then we can do other things. Or we don't do other things and we just cast more firewalls and just make it like shorter duration. Maybe reduced duration is the way to go. I need more support gems. What have we got here? I think this is a boss. Oh, if it is, there's no boss here now. The Great Hunt. Hello there.
I will release you of your pain.
Okay. My computer just crashed. So it crashes even without the webcam now. So it's not triggered by the webcam at all. Because it's completely unplugged. So it was just a fluke that time when I played for like a week when the webcam was turned off. Also, I'm sorry, Cho, but I can't read what you wrote there. Class, you have to worship one or the 4 horsemen going to do with death. Also, the soul gem things you get from killing people can reduce the cost of making magic items. Oh, okay. Okay, it's gone now. Display fusion crash. Okay.